Hiya! Hello there, everyone! Welcome to a new Let's Play called Rainswept. I found out about this game on TikTok as a murder mystery game, and it looks really interesting. And if you know me, you know I love my murder mysteries. So yeah, I figured this would be a really good game to play, and this is gonna be played for the first time, so I'm really glad you get to play it with me. So, just want to take a look at the options real quick. So we got music, sound effects. We'll keep usually them at the same. Controls. Oh, controls. Okay, so we have. Oh, I'm running. ZR for running. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna be running. Turning journalist pages. Pause, flash hotspots, item, talk to, use, interact, be, look at. And then the other side we got map, task, and journal. Interesting. I could smoke? Oh boy. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be a detective game if I couldn't smoke. Sweet. Then they got the credits, which we will look at the end. Yeah, I wonder how this is gonna go. So let's do it. Here we go. Slot. Let's do slot 1. Monday, 12:14 a.m. October 7th, 1996. Oh, I was 7 years old. Uh-oh. Oh my god, no! Well, okay. Frostwood Interactive. And yes, please make sure you read that warning. This game does has content that is can be triggering to some people, so please be aware of watching. I would hate for you to, feel terrible watching this game or playing it, but just take caution, please. Oof. I need to put some lotion on my hands. I'm ashy. Or some cream on there. Or maybe I could stop smoking. Can I? Oh, never mind. I thought I could toggle the cigarette right now. I guess not. Dang. Rainswept. Ooh! I love the art in this. It's actually really cool looking. Alright, Monday, 7:35 a.m. Same day. Oof. Oh boy. Okay, well. Oh. Gosh, dang, it's really coming down. Hope I don't catch a cold again. Game saved. Sweet. Oh. That's how I... I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Let's see. So can I toggle smoking? Oh. Okay. So just walk in so I can walk. Terrible. Show all interactable objects by pressing the X button. Okay. Cycle between nearby interactable objects using L and R. Oh, okay. B. The crowd is too close to the crime scene. The number of cops are few. This is poor. I figure he should get like a gruff voice. Oh, okay. They've been here a while, it looks like. No, why would I do that? Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Alrighty. I'll talk to him. Now, what's he up to? I don't know. Ma'am, please, you need to stay back away a little. What happened here? A murder, Johnny. Get under the umbrella. Annie, I want to leave. It's really cold. Can we go back to the shop now? We can all see this coming a mile away. Ma'am, please. Annie, please. All right, Johnny, let's go. There's no point standing here now. I knew this would happen. We should have done something. There's nothing we could have done. Chris did this. I'm sure of it. Oh, wait. It's those people. It does look like that, doesn't it? Oh, no. Detective Stone, right? Chief's inside. They've been waiting for you. You need to control the crowd, officer. Oh, okay. You need to push the crowd away from the scene, officer. What? You have to speak up. I can't hear you over the rain. The crowd. Handle them. There should be some evidence out there. We can't have the crowd trampling all over the evidence. Oh, yes, I'm trying. Hey, Williams, what the hell are you doing? Trying to prop up this tape, sir. It won't stay. Well, get some sticks and drive them in. Yes, sir. Richard. Don't call for Richard. Richard's on leave. Do it yourself. Goodness. Sorry, Detective. Thing is, we're short of manpower here. We weren't prepared for this kind of a thing. The first time in decades. And to top it off, this gosh dang rain. Just get the crowd under control. I'm heading inside. Yes, Detective, don't worry. Richard, I mean, Williams! Okay, alright. I guess we'll go in. Yeah, should I go in? Yeah, let's go in. No point in hanging around here. I'm sorry if you don't like the terrible voice acting. Ooh! Oh my god. Yeah, oh god. That's the sheriff. I should talk to him first. Okay, well. I can talk to the guy taking care. Michael? Huh? Oh god! What is happening? Ah! Detective, are you okay? God, I get no. What just happened? Okay. I think so. Yeah. Guess I'm just a little tired after the long drive here. Okay, if you say so. Detective Stone, right? The head office called in to say that you'd be joining us here for this investigation. I'm Sheriff Harris, and this is Officer Watts. We appreciate the department sending help, but, I don't think we'll need it. This case is ready to be wrapped up. What do we have here? The victims are Christopher Green, age 26, died from a bullet wound to the head. Looks self-inflicted. And Diane Miller, age 24, single bullet wound to the abdomen. The victims lived together, were unmarried. Oh my gosh, this is horrifying. That's super unfortunate. Oh god. Whew, okay, let's see. Any signs of an intruder? Any signs of an intruder? No signs of forced entry. The door was locked from the inside when we arrived. An officer climbed through the open window here to open the door. There are no footprints outside that window. Except the officers, I guess. Okay. It's so weird. I'll remain silent. No signs of struggle or marks on the bodies either. Okay. Time of death. What was the time of death? According to the next door neighbor, a single gunshot was heard around 1500 hours. Which is, I think, oh gosh, what is that? That's 1 o'clock, so 1:15 in the morning. I think that's right. Somebody will correct me in the comments if I'm not. Alright. We received the call about 20 hours, and we were here in another 5 minutes. We found them dead upon arrival and confirmed the timing. Okay. If it seems like I'm slow to get my answers, I'm writing it down because I have paper next to me, or note cards, so I could take notes. That's my paper. So, I want to take notes and see if I can, like, solve it, along, so that way I'm not like, what was it again? Because we have a journal and we could go back, but for me, it makes it easier if I write it down. So, forgive me. The weapon. What do we know about the weapon? Both shots were fired from a .38 caliber special revolver. Whoa! 38 caliber. 38 caliber revolver. Cool. The ballistics report will let us know more. Any witnesses? Just the next door neighbor who claimed to have heard a single gunshot. We can interview him shortly. But wait, if there's one gunshot, then why are there 2 victims? So a neighbor, 1 gunshot. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll go through here. No footprints outside that window. Except the officers. He was careful. No signs of struggle or marks on the bodies either. Okay, so no struggle marks. I guess that's it. Honestly speaking, Detective, we think it's pretty obvious what's taken place here. What do you mean? They had a reputation. They weren't exactly a happy couple. The whole town knows this. Diane was shot at point-blank range with Chris's gun. Probably Chris's. He then went ahead and shot himself, as the wound is clearly self-inflicted. So you see, sending you here unnecessarily complicates things. But hold on. There's... Okay. Sure. I don't want to question their abilities, but... Okay, sure. I'm beginning to think it was a very good idea, in fact. It's obviously a case of murder-suicide, Detective. Oh, so everything's figured out already? So we got it all figured out here already, huh? If that was sarcasm, I'll ignore it. But yes, more or less. Are you suggesting that there was domestic violence involved? It would seem so. It was never reported, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. So, rumors. You may call it that, but, that's the... dang it! The colors throw me off. Dang it. You may call it that, but, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not sure that... And they were never really able to fit it in this town. They were new here. Moved in about 6 months ago. Never got out much. Didn't make any friends. We don't need to analyze the obvious, Detective. That would only be inefficient. This is Officer Blunt. She will assist you through the course of your work here. Hello, Detective. And, one more thing. We're looking to wrap this case up quickly and cleanly. We don't want to drag it if it can be helped. We have an important festival coming around in a week's time. Why is it always around a festival? Or some big thing needs to be celebrated. Like, we need to get this... Anyway, I get it. So you might say this rather bad timing. So there's no need to go around complicating things, alright? Just get me a story that works and we can close this case quickly. Okay. Okay. Good. I shall see you later. Goodbye. Okay, then. Anyway. Have a look around the room if you like. Come talk to me when you're done. Okay. Hi. You're a lady? So let's see. A 38 caliber special, as Officer Watts said. Looks pretty old. Can hold 6 rounds. It's a revolver, so it wouldn't have ejected the shell casings. They still be in the barrel. Open the barrel. There are 3 unused rounds still in here and 3 spent shell casings. Oh, ooh. This means 3 rounds were fired from the gun at some point in time. If 2 were fired last night, where's the 3rd? Or was it shot last night or on some other day? The gun belonged to Chris, according to Officer Watts. Let's assume Chris or Diane weren't the ones to use it. Is there anyone else that could have known where they kept the gun? From Pineview? I really doubt it. Remember, no signs of forced entry. Could it be someone they were comfortable with or trusted? No one I can think of. Interesting. So 3 used, 3 unused. Okay. What was my journal? Hold on. Pause. Oh, I can load? Options. Okay, good. I can controls. What is the journal? To the left. Okay. So, if it loads... Oh, okay. So, okay, got it. So, wait, does it... Oh, the music stops. Okay, that freaked me out. I thought this game froze. So, gotta open window, maybe the entry point. Local cops account. No sign of forced entry. No sign of struggle, physical altercation. Single gunshot heard at 15 hours by next door neighbor. Victim had reputation in town. Local cops seem pretty convinced it's a case of domestic violence. I shouldn't expect them to be very helpful. Great. All right. Let's see what else. Let's look at the body. Bullet wound to the head. Skull is badly damaged. Most of the side has been blown off. God. His body position and the way he fell would indicate that he was sitting sideways in the chair, facing where Diana's body is now. The angle of the shot indicates that he was shot from this side. If someone shot him, they were standing in front of the refrigerator. No clues here, though. It could have been shot from that window. At the moment it's shut, must get checked for fingerprints and footprints outside. Could have someone entered and left through here? We should have the fingerprints results in a couple days, Detective. Don't forget, there aren't any footprints outside. If someone shot him from the outside, then Chris would have sat facing the refrigerator. That would make sense. That way the killer wouldn't need to enter the house. But in that case, who shot Diane? Examine the hand. Gunpowder residue on his right hand. Hard to disagree with Officer Watts here. This is strong evidence for the victim shooting himself. Unless it was made to look that way. This chair's fallen on its back. Looks like Chris fell off the chair before and after being shot. Okay. Let's look at the red wine. Sorry. Red wine. It looks like a new bottle was opened yesterday. No one drank from this glass. It would seem that Chris was sitting by himself at the table and drinking wine, waiting for someone to join him. Probably Diane? Whether he was waiting for her or someone else, we don't know yet. A glass of wine was knocked over. This looks like wine, but there seems to be blood in here as well. How did blood splatter in this direction? It doesn't make sense. These drops of blood feel out of place too. Maybe it's somebody else, the killer's blood? Maybe? Officer Blunt, I think there's been more than 2 gunshots that we're seeing here. Okay, so we looked at the body, we looked at the gun with the wine. Let's look at this. 38 special rounds. It's a box of 50. 50 rounds? Jeez! There are 44 here, which means 6 are missing. 2 were used last night. Oh, holy crap. So, 6 missing rounds. Is that on the journal? Okay, guess not. There are 3 still loaded in the gun, as we saw earlier. If 2 were shot last night, there's still 1 unaccounted for. Was that shot last night too, or on some other day? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I need to go examine her body, maybe. Ugh. Gunshot to the stomach. The damage and the residue would suggest the shot was taken at point-blank range. That rules out the possibility of her being shot from the open window. She would have been in line of sight from the outside, though. There's no mistaking it. The perpetrator would have to be inside the house to find this cause of a wound. Whether that was Chris or someone else, it's hard to say at the moment. But I think that's everything. Oh, okay, so got it. How do I flip? Can I flip? Okay, so I guess it's just the crime scene, then. Who do I talk to now? Watts, I guess? Oh, gosh, my back. Did I examine everything? Oh, wait, no, there's something at the bottom here. Okay, I didn't see it because the magnifying glass is in the way. Okay. What's this? Oh, she moved out the way. Chris 96? Oh, it's signed Chris 96. I'm guessing Chris built some of the furniture around this house. Interesting. I think that's everything. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we got that. Okay, good. Alright. Let's see. Let's talk to you. We done here? Yes. Yes, I'm done. Alright, let's have a chat with Mr. Willis outside. Mr. Willis! Mr. Willis! The rain has finally let up. Game saved. Okay, good. So I can't save in between investigations, so, okay. Sweet. Right, this is Mr. Willis. He lives right there next door. Coffee, detective? Oh, yes, please. Yes, thank you. You can ask him any questions you may have about last night. Right, Mr. Willis. Can you tell me everything that you saw or heard during last night's events? Well, see, I headed off to bed at around 11 p.m. as I usually do after a glass of whiskey. Helps me sleep, you know. Anyway, somewhere around 12:15 a.m. Oh, it was 12:15. Yeah. Dang it, why do I do that? 12:15 a.m. So, oh yeah, it's 12 because it's the 0. I'm stupid. God, it's 12. Why didn't I think it's 12? See, I'm not good at the military or the 24-hour time. All right. 12:15 a.m. I'd say. I was woken up by a loud bang. I ran to my bedroom window that looked straight down at their place. And what did you see? Nothing. Their kitchen lights were on, but that's about it. I went to my phone and called Officer Watts here straight away. Oh. How long did it take you to get to the window? How long did it take you to get to the window once you heard the shot? About a couple seconds, detective. Not more than 5, I'd say. I nearly fell out of my bed when I heard the shot, so you might say I was already halfway there. Okay. Did you see any sort of activity on the street? Anything unusual? No, detective. Everything was exactly the same as always. One gunshot? You said you heard a single gunshot. Yes, the whiskey usually knocks me out pretty good, so if there'd been more, I didn't hear 'em. Ah, dang it. Okay, other questions. Do you live alone? Do you live alone, Mr. Willis? Yes, I do. Never got married. It's a long story. One meant to be talked over a couple of whiskeys. You know what I mean? Can anyone confirm your whereabouts? No. I was just at home, you see. Am I a suspect? It's procedure, Mr. Willis. I know Mr. Willis. He's cool. I really not sure how I feel about Officer Watts. I kind of want to be, a dick to him. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Did they have many visitors? Did Chris and Diane have many visitors, friends, etc.? No, not at all, in fact. In all this time, I only maybe saw Jack come over to fix their car. Nah, people rarely visited them because they mostly kept to themselves, see? Never made any friends here. But sometimes folks don't like those kinds either, so I can't really say, you know what I mean? No, please elaborate. You won't find anyone crying over their deaths here. Nobody really knew them. They never got out much. Interesting. Okay. Any other information? Is there anything else you'd like to share with us, Mr. Willis? I, don't know this is useful, but you might have heard about Chris and Diane. They looked pretty happy when they first moved in. More recently, though, I heard Diane crying a couple times, usually late at night. See, the whiskey knocks me out early, so maybe that's why I never heard all this before. But a couple times I was up a little later. One night, about a month ago, I heard pretty bad things. There were some loud sounds, like stuff being flung around and such. See, I heard someone crying. I was thinking to myself that maybe I should call the police, but then it quieted down all of a sudden. We never received any calls for domestic violence, but people have often talked of stories of this kind. Can you remember when you heard this, Mr. Willis? Well, I was up late night writing an important letter. I think it must have been somewhere between 1st to 3rd last month. 1st to 3rd September, all right. Anything else? No, that's all I know about this. Right. Thanks for your help, Mr. Willis. We'll be in touch if we need anything else. No problem, and, thanks for the coffee. Oh. Who doggy? Well, I think that's cleared up a lot of things. It has? Excuse me, Officer Watts? It has? Oh, come on, Detective. You're supposed to be good at these things, aren't you? Mr. Willis didn't see anything outside of the house after the gunshots, and there are no signs of anyone forcing entry either. On top of that, considering how rough things were between the two of them, you heard what Mr. Willis said, right? That isn't... it isn't... We don't know the complete picture yet. The amount of information we have as of now is very little. It's not the complete picture. We need to dig deeper if we want to know the truth, and not just confirm our assumptions. Well, what about the door, huh? How was it locked from the inside? Explain that. I checked the door. It locks itself from the inside when you pull it close. Whether you pull it from the outside or push it from the inside. God. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that there's no conclusive evidence yet. Well, fine then. Dig as deep as you like, Detective. You won't find anything new here. I was pretty capable of handling this case myself, but of course the head department had to complicate things. In any case, Sheriff Harris will probably want to wrap up this case before the festival, so don't expect him to wait for more than a week. I have to head to the station now. Officer, escort Detective Stone to his hotel. Will do, sir. Golly. Officer Watts! We'll come back to the evening to search the house. Letters, diaries, things of that sort. All right. When can we expect the autopsy result? Day after tomorrow, according to the coroner, but I'll confirm and let you know. Well, thanks. I'm guessing there were more than 2 bullets shot last night. We should take another look around the kitchen to make sure. 3 bullets? But... We're actually glad that you're here, you know. Although the sheriff and Officer Watts would rather not admit it. Even to themselves. This is like the first murder here in the last 100 years or so. We have no idea how to deal with it. I mean... It's cool. It's alright. I know what you mean. I just joined the force a month back, for instance. And a murder already? I'm not sure if I'm ready. I kind of knew them, you could say. I've never known anyone that's been murdered before, you know? It's kind of weird. A bit sad. I know as an officer I'm not supposed to feel that way and all. You'll be fine. Give it time. Thanks, Detective. Talk to me about Chris and Diane. Let's see how that goes. What do you know about Chris and Diane? Well, not much. It's mostly what Mr. Willis said earlier. Nobody knew them, really. They came in here, kept to themselves. You hear stories about them. Everyone thought they were some kind of weirdos. I admit, I kind of agreed with that sentiment, too. I feel bad about that now. It's no reason to make assumptions about people's characters, and character can't be used as evidence. So I'd really like to help figure out what the real story is, whatever it may be. What about this festival that everybody's so gung-ho about? The sheriff said that there's a festival in town next week. What's that about? Oh, it's an annual thing. We have it every October. There's a fair on the market street. There's food, rides. We get a lot of tourists from nearby states around that time. It's a good source of revenue for some of our smaller businesses here. Oh, helping the small businesses. That's nice. I like that. Let me turn the music up a little bit. It's a little low. That, of course, is less important in the light of recent events. Good to hear you say that. Of course, we can't go around trying to wrap up cases based on our assumptions, whatever the situation may be. I mean, these were people's lives that ended. And it's our job to figure out what really happened. So I guess what I'm saying is, you can count on me during this investigation. Thanks. Aww. I swear to goodness, if something happens to her, I'm gonna be sad. Excuse me. I'm hoping the local police will let me do the job I've been sent to do, though. I don't mean you, Detective. I know what you mean. Honestly speaking, Sheriff Harris is a butthole. I'm serious. He doesn't care about anything except running off home and taking it easy. This case probably ruined his plans to relax and enjoy the festival week. I hate people like that. Officer Watts, though, he's really sweet. I know he comes across as a little obnoxious, but... Oh my god! What? Excuse me? What? Oh my god, game! Don't be scaring me like that! This is supposed to be a murder mystery, not a horror game? The hell? Sorry, Oh my gosh! Okay. I saw her. She was right there. Why am I seeing her? Why am I thinking of her? Okay, game say that is a great place to stop. So, we're just gonna pause. Wow. Okay, sweet. That'll definitely do it for this episode. So far I like it. The characters are really interesting so far. Solving mysteries, gotta solve a murder, which, I love that. I love murder mysteries. I think this is gonna be really good. How are you liking it? Do you like it? Are you enjoying yourself? Let me know in the comments. And thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're liking the new look of the channel, and hopefully you like the new content I'm coming out with. And yeah, I appreciate you being here. And if no one's told you that they love you today, I do. See you later!